Good morning, students. Today again I will tell you about the India and the modern world and some sources of modern Indian history. After the Aurangzeb death in 1707, Mughal Empire went into a rapid decline. Many new powerful kingdoms were established and these powers constantly fought for supremacy among themselves. This was also the time when merchants from Europe began establishing trading bases along India's coast. In the course of time, the Europeans took advantage of the rivalries among the Indian rulers and made their own base stronger. The Europeans also fought among themselves for control over the hugely profitable trade with India. Soon the British had established themselves as the main power in India. Later we will see about British rule in India. Today we will see now the sources of modern history. This is divided into two halves, primary and secondary. And primary sources, yes, primary sources of informations are those that are original or created at the time of the event by people who witnessed. Next comes secondary sources. Secondary sources of informations are second hand accounts of events. They are usually study the primary sources. Now, in the primary sources, there are information also includes government reports, letter, photographs, etc. And lot of this materials has been preserved in the government museum. Secondary sources also, there is a source includes textbook, biographies, magazines, newspapers and movies, etc. Both primary and secondary sources should be checked for bias or exaggeration. This becomes particularly true when dealing with modern Indian history. Next, we will see about the books, newspaper and magazines. The printing press, which was invented in Germany in 15th century, books, newspaper, magazines and pamphlets which are printed and which are important sources of information for historians today. Many biographies and great people were written which give us authentic information about the people and the times in which they lived. Next come government documents. British officials were very particular about the keeping proper records of all official transactions. Government order, acts and other important decisions of the government had to be meticulously recorded. Next come historical buildings. The British building several buildings during their 200 years rule in India, some of which are still fairly well preserved. For example, the imposing Gateway of India was built to commemorate the visit of King George V and Queen Mary to Bombay in 1911. So, historical building represent a style very different from that preferred by the medieval rulers of India. Thank you.